Atlanta cookouts, Lagos nightclubs, London house parties, Kingston dancehalls. Different cities, different accents, same bottle on the table, sweating on ice, poured like a toast to something earned. Across the black world, Hennessy isn't just a drink. It's a shorthand, a way of saying, I made it. To understand how one French cognac ended up at the center of black celebration on every continent, you have to go back almost 260 years to a man who was never even French, in 1765. An Irish soldier named Richard Hennessy, who'd fought in the French army, settled in the town of Cognac and started distilling brandy. He had no idea he was building what would become the world's best-selling cognac house. The story really begins for Black America. During World War II, black soldiers stationed in France discovered something they rarely got at home: being treated with a measure of respect, and cognac was part of that world. They brought the taste back with them. Hennessy noticed. In the early 1950s, it became the first spirits brand to advertise in Ebony Jet, using black models and aspirational scenes at a time when most companies wouldn't go near a black audience. In 1963, at the height of the Civil Rights Movement, it made Olympic medalist Herb Douglas a vice president, one of the first black executives at a major American company. The relationship was built before a single rapper ever said the word. Then, in the Bronx, DJ Kool Herc looped the funkiest breaks in a record and gave the world hip-hop. The two stories were about to collide. In 1990, Digital Underground Name dropped Hennessy in the Humpty Dance. Tupac built a whole song around it. Biggie sipped it on his debut. Snoop poured it. Nas grew up on it. It's since shown up in thousands of hip-hop tracks, more than almost any other brand in the genre. For artists who'd come from nothing, Henny wasn't just alcohol. It was proof of arrival. That sound and that symbol traveled. From the 90s on, African-American music poured into youth culture across Lagos, Kingston, and London. Hennessy had already landed in Nigeria back in 1921. It's becoming the country's oldest cognac brand. But it was hip-hop that turned it from an elite import into a generational anthem. Nigerian rappers picked up where Tupac and Biggie left off. Dancehall artists in Jamaica did the same. UK grime MCs followed. Wherever the diaspora made music, Henny showed up in the lyrics. Today, Hennessy is the top-selling cognac in Nigeria and South Africa, a fixture of African-American cookouts and milestones, and a constant in Caribbean and UK rap. Not because it's the only luxury option, but because it carries a shared story. Soldiers who brought something back, a company that showed up early, and a culture that turned a bottle into a symbol of arrival wherever black people built it. So when someone pours a glass of Henny tonight in Lagos, in Atlanta, in London, in Kingston, they're toasting the same thing. Generations of migration, music, and the universal language of making it.